What is OSINT? Open Source Intelligence, or OSINT, refers to the collection and analysis of data gathered from strictly public sources. Unlike hacking, which involves breaking through encrypted firewalls or exploiting software vulnerabilities, OSINT focuses on the massive trail of digital breadcrumbs we leave behind voluntarily. Every time you register for a website, post a photo, or comment on a forum, you create a data point. When these points are connected by a skilled analyst, they form a high-definition map of your life, habits, and secrets. The danger of OSINT lies in its accessibility and the mosaic effect. Individually, a single piece of data like a username or a photo of a landmark seems harmless. However, when combined, these fragments reveal a complete picture. The tools mentioned in this guide are largely free and legal because they simply automate the process of searching public records. What would take a human researcher weeks of manual browsing can now be uncovered in seconds via automated scripts. In the hands of a private investigator, OSINT is a tool for justice. In the hands of a cyberstalker, it is a weapon. Understanding these tools is the first step in digital self-defense. By knowing how investigators find you, you can plug your leaks. Username tracking with Sherlock and Maigret. One of the most common mistakes people make is username reuse. Most individuals use the same handle across Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and gaming platforms like Steam. Tools like Sherlock and Maigret capitalize on this human habit. These are command line tools that take a single username and instantly hunt for it across thousands of websites simultaneously. Within seconds, an investigator can find your secret Pinterest board, your old eBay account, and even your public Spotify playlists. The danger here is the contextual puzzle. While your LinkedIn profile is strictly professional, your Reddit account might reveal your political leanings, and your Spotify might reveal your daily routine through time-stamped activity. By linking these accounts, an observer builds a 360-degree view of your personality and vulnerabilities. Maigret takes this further by scraping the About Me sections of every profile it finds, automatically extracting names and locations to build a comprehensive dossier. It can even check if a username has an associated gravatar image, which often links back to a primary email address. To defend against this, the most vital step is to use unique, randomized usernames for every platform. This ensures that your professional identity remains strictly separated from your private hobbies, preventing a single search hit. People search engines, Whitepages, and Epeos. While Sherlock finds your digital accounts, people search engines find your physical body. Services like Whitepages, Spokeo, and Bean Verified act as massive aggregators of public and commercial records. They scrape DMV records, property deeds, marriage licenses, and court documents. With just a first and last name, these tools can provide a current home address, a list of relatives, previous neighbors, and even criminal records. They essentially monetize the public record, making it searchable for a small fee, or sometimes for free. In Europe and other regions with stricter privacy laws, Epeos is a rising favorite for investigators. It focuses specifically on the digital footprint of an email address. By entering an email, Epeos can tell you exactly which Google services that person uses and, in many cases, show you their Google Maps reviews. This can reveal where you eat, where you shop, and even where you work, based on the frequency of your reviews. The danger here is the lack of a universal right to be forgotten. Even if you delete your Facebook, these public record aggregators still hold your data from a decade ago. Protecting yourself requires a proactive approach. You must manually visit these sites and use their opt-out forms. Facial recognition. The power of PimEyes. Perhaps the most frightening tool in the modern OSINT arsenal is PimEyes. Unlike a standard Google image search, which looks for similar images or metadata, PimEyes uses advanced artificial intelligence and biometric facial recognition to find every photo of a person on the public internet. You can upload a single photo of someone you met at a coffee shop, and PimEyes will find photos of them in the background of a friend's wedding, on a company's Meet the Team page, or in an obscure high school yearbook scan. The technology is so precise that it can identify individuals even if they are wearing sunglasses, have changed their hair color, or have aged significantly. This effectively ends visual anonymity in public spaces. If you are caught on a single public camera or appear in the background of someone's viral video, your identity can be linked to your entire online presence. The privacy implications are staggering. It allows strangers to bridge the gap between a face in the crowd and a full legal name. Furthermore, it can uncover non-indexed photos that Google might miss. To mitigate this, privacy advocates recommend using cloaking software like Forks, which subtly alters the pixels in your photos. Geolocation and image metadata analysis. Every photo taken on a modern smartphone contains hidden information called EXIF data. This metadata often includes the exact GPS coordinates of where the photo was taken, the device model used, and the precise time of day. Tools like ExifTool allow anyone to extract this data in seconds. If you post a cute photo of your pet at home, you may be inadvertently broadcasting your exact apartment number and floor to the world. Even if metadata is stripped by the platform, as Instagram and Twitter do, investigators use advanced geolocating techniques. By looking at the skyline, the type of trees, the shape of utility poles, or even the language on a street sign, experts can narrow down a location to within a few meters. Tools like PimEyes can identify mountain ranges in the background of a selfie to find your exact hiking trail. The danger here is that where you are is often who you are. Frequent check-ins at a specific gym or coffee shop reveal your daily patterns, making you a predictable target for physical stalking or social engineering. The best practice is to disable location services for your camera app and wait until you have left a location to post. Social media scrapers and link analysis. Social media platforms are the richest veins of OSINT data. Tools like Social Links or Lampire allow investigators to map out your entire social circle using automated scripts. These tools don't just look at what you post. They analyze who likes your posts, who you tag most often, and who your friends of friends are. This is called graph theory, and it can reveal hidden relationships that you never explicitly disclose to the public. For example, if an investigator wants to find someone who has gone dark, they will target the person's mother, sibling, or best friend. By monitoring the likes on a sibling's birthday post, they can find the target's new, private account or see them in the background of a family photo. This dangerous aspect of OSINT proves that your privacy is only as strong as the loudest and least private person in your inner circle. Even if you are a digital ghost, a talkative relative can give away your location, your new job, or your life updates. True OSINT defense requires circle management, ensuring that your friends and family are also aware of the risks of oversharing information that involves you. It's about the collective group's privacy settings, domain and IP intelligence, Whois and Wiggle. For those with a more technical footprint, tools like Whois and Wiggle are essential for identifying the infrastructure behind a person. If you own a personal website or a blog, Whois records can sometimes reveal the personal name, email, and phone number used to register that domain. While Whois privacy protection exists, many people forget to enable it during the checkout process, leaving their home office address exposed to any bot or researcher that crawls the web looking for targets. Wiggle.net is a unique and often overlooked threat. It is a massive, crowdsourced database of nearly every Wi-Fi network in the world. If an investigator knows your SSID, the name of your home Wi-Fi network, they can look it up on Wiggle and find the exact physical GPS coordinates of your router. This is particularly dangerous for people who give their Wi-Fi unique names, like the Smith Family Guest House. It turns a digital signal into a physical house number with terrifying accuracy. To protect yourself here, you should use generic, non-identifiable names for your home network, like Home, Wi-Fi, 5G, and ensure that any domain you register is protected by a robust proxy service to prevent any future tracking. The defensive mindset, cleaning your digital trail. The existence of these tools, Sherlock, PimEyes, Whitepages, and others can feel overwhelming and even hopeless. However, OSINT is a game of friction. The goal is not necessarily to be 100% invisible, which is nearly impossible in the 21st century, but to make yourself so difficult and time-consuming to find that an attacker or investigator gives up and moves on to an easier target. Privacy is a continuous process, not a one-time product you can buy. To effectively defend yourself, you must perform self-OSINT. Use these tools on yourself to see exactly what is visible to the public. Google your name in quotes, use PimEyes to see where your face appears, and check your favorite handles on Sherlock. Once you find the leaks, you can begin the systematic cleanup. Request data removals from people search brokers, set your social media to strictly private, and start using aliases or burner emails for non-essential accounts. The most dangerous OSINT tool is not an app or a website, but a person's own complacency. By staying informed about how these technologies work, you transform from a passive target into an active participant in your own digital security. Your greatest asset is the data you hide,